In a previous video, we talked about how to make the price, quantity, and total table. That is a table that helps you keep track of the information when you're dealing with word problems that have unit prices, like apples are 30 cents a pound, or each shoe costs $4 to make, or something like that. So in this video, we'll go over the same table. We'll use the same table to do word problems that are variations on those unit price questions. Um, and we'll do another video on some other variations. On some, well, actually, we'll do some more video, a couple more videos on other variations. In this one, we'll talk about uh, questions where you have a base price and then an additional price. So, for example, if we take a look at this first problem, we're told that during a sale at store X, a certain T-shirt costs $12 for the first one and $9 for each additional T-shirt. If Jane bought 10 T-shirts, how much did Jane pay? This is a variation on the price, quantity, total question in that the price changes. There is an initial price, and then additional items cost a different price. And the way you deal with this, in fact, the way you're going to deal with most variations on price, quantity, total questions is just by adding rows to your table. So let's do that here. Let's make a table. We have price, quantity, total. And what we'll do is we'll make a row for the first, or sometimes it's called base, or first price. The first price that for the first T-shirt you pay, you have to pay $12. That's a quantity of one. You're only paying that once, so you pay $12 for the first T-shirt. And then it's for additional T-shirts, you pay $9. Now, if you bought a total of 10 T-shirts, that means you bought one for $12 and then nine for $9. 9 times 9 is 81. And so our total price, there isn't a overall price per item for the total. We could calculate if we want to, but that's not part of this question. We bought a quantity of 10 T-shirts for a total of 12 plus 81, which is 93. And so the answer to the question is, how much did Jane pay? $93. So the idea is just make a row for the first item that you pay where there's an initial price, and then a row for the additional items that you're buying at a different price. Let's take a look at the next question. Let me just erase this 1 second. So in this question, we're told that a telephone company charges X cents for the first minute and Y cents for each additional minute. So right now, right away, you're dealing with a price, quantity, total question where you have this variation dealing with additional minutes and changing prices. So Y cents for each additional minute of the phone call. If an 8-minute phone call costs $1.10 and a 15-minute call costs $1.80, how much does each additional minute cost? In other words, we're trying to find what Y is to make our table. So we have the price, quantity, total table. It's probably a little bit bigger, like so. So the first minute costs X cents. We pay that once, and that's a total of X cents. Now each additional minute costs Y cents. For an 8-minute phone call, we're paying X for the first minute and then Y for 7 minutes. So we're paying a total of 7Y for the additional 7 minutes. And this together is $1.10. Then we'll make these two rows again. This is for the 8-minute phone call. Now for the 15-minute phone call, again, for the first minute, you pay X cents. You do that once, so it's a total of X cents for the first minute. And then for each additional minute, you're paying Y cents per minute. Now for 15 minutes, you pay X for the first minute and then Y for 14 minutes, so it's a total of 14Y for the additional 14 minutes. And together, this is $1.80. The point of the table is to help you keep track of the information so that once you have all the information down, it's easier to make an equation. And the equations we can make are that X plus 7Y equals $1.10. This is the price for the first 8-minute phone call. And X plus 14Y equals $1.80. So what we can do here is I'm actually going to put this x plus 7y underneath here equals $1.10. And I'm going to subtract the two equations. X minus x is 0. They cancel out. 14y minus 7y is 7y. $1.80 minus $1.10 is 0.70 or 70 cents, which gives us that y is equal to 10 cents. That's the answer to the question. How much does each additional minute cost? Or what's y? It's 10 cents. Let's do the last question. Let me just erase this. One moment. So in this last question, we are told that a certain salesman gets paid a fixed amount F each month plus a commission of C dollars for every insurance policy that he sells. If last month he sold 45 insurance policies and got paid $1,850, and the month before that he sold 57 insurance policies and got paid $2,210, what does C equal? So this doesn't have the keywords additional, but the concept is the same. There is additional and first or initial. The concept is the same. We have a initial or base price. In this case, that would be the fixed amount that this person gets paid. And then you have a unit price on top of that, or an additional unit price. Here it's the commission. So we'll make a table. In the interest of time, I won't actually solve for C over here. We'll just set it up. Then you can solve for C if you want later. So let's make the price, quantity, total table here. And what you'll also notice is that actually this is a wage structure. This is about somebody getting paid. We're not actually buying anything. In another video, we'll go over wage questions, but you can think of wages as the price for a unit of labor, either an hour or a day, or in this case, how much for each insurance policy sold. So what we have here, we have a certain salesman gets paid a fixed amount F each month. So the fixed amount is F. You get paid that once, and so it's a total of F that this person gets paid each month. Plus a commission. We then have a commission of C dollars for every insurance policy he sells. Now, if last month he sold 45 insurance policies, that means that he got paid C dollars 45 times, so that's 45C. This is for last month. And notice what I'm doing is something similar to the previous question, where I'm making these two rows for for one situation, then the two rows again for the next situation. In this case, for last month and this month. This, by the way, comes out to $18.50. That's the total that he was paid for the month before. So not last month, but the month before. The fixed amount is again F, getting paid that once. So total of F dollars for the fixed salary, let's say. And then the commission again is C dollars, but it's for 57 insurance policies. So he earns a commission of C on each insurance policy, sold 57 insurance policies, so that's a total of 57C. And the total quantity here is 22.10. In other words, this is the total amount of money made. So the question is, what is C? I'll just set up the two equations, and then you can solve them because it's basic algebra after that. We have F plus 45C equals 1850, and we have F plus 57C equals 2210. And you can do the same thing to solve for C over here. That's what we're looking for. That I did in the previous example, where you stack the two equations and subtract, and then you'll isolate for C. So just to recap, you can use this table on not just on basic price, quantity, and total questions, but on various subtypes and variations of those. In this video, we went over the initial and additional variation, or you can think of it as a situation where you have one price and then the price changes as the quantity increases.